All right, good morning. I'm James. I'm going to be on the negative side of this compared to this side, the affirmative, where they think that NASA should halt all manned spaceflight and human exploration. We think that humans should continue in space, but along with it, partner with the robots as well. From a quick source from Ian Crawford, humans tend to be more efficient than robots. They nevertheless grossly underestimate the added scientific value of having humans on planetary surfaces. This is because astronauts have to come back to Earth and can therefore bring large quantities of intelligently collected samples back with them. Robotic explorers, on the other hand, generally do not return. One reason why they are cheaper, so nothing can come back with them. Even if robotic sample return missions are implemented, neither the quantity nor the diversity of these samples will be as high as would be achievable in the context of a human mission. Again, compare the 328 kilogram of samples collected from more than 2,000 discrete locations returned by Apollo with 0.32 kilograms collected from 3 locations brought back by the Luna sample return missions. So going to it, we believe that robots and humans in a combined joint will be able to give a much better return on profit for what we're spending our money on. From Ian Crawford, the more objective estimates of the relative efficiency of robots and humans as field geologists have been given by Jay Garvin in the journal Earth, Moon, Planets in 2004, and Snook et al. In the 2007 book, The Geology of Mars. Gavin summarized the results of a NASA survey of several dozen planetary scientists and engineers on the relative efficiency of human and robotic capabilities in 18 different skill sets relevant to the planetary exploration. The results, they showed a clear balance in favor of human capabilities with the implicit recognition that the most efficient exploration strategies of all will be those consisting of human and robotic partnerships where each complements the other. My partner was absolutely correct, my opponent was absolutely correct talking about space is dangerous, but what hasn't been dangerous for us throughout man's time? Everything's been dangerous. Getting in your car today is dangerous. Radiation from your phone that you hold every day is a real danger, right? But what will we gain or what will we lose if we give up humans in space? My partner commented about, my opponent commented about exercise, radiation, isolation, and gravity. That's one reason why we do have the International Space Station in space right now, where we have it, and it's a good field for our astronauts to understand what the depravities and everything that they're going through. We've developed exercise machines for them up there. We've developed ways to use the restroom up there. We've developed our technology has derived from space exploration. So all the things that we enjoy down here is developed up there so we can send humans further and further into space. Getting rid of humans in space and replacing us with robots from NASA, they say space exploration missions include components designed to stimulate young people's interest in STEM. If we get rid of space exploration, that may degrade, and we will no longer have them, those young minds stimulated to go into these STEM degrees, to become the scientists, become the technologists, to become the engineers, to become the mathematicians. There's more than 2 million teachers and 43 million students from over 49 countries that have participated with NASA to come up with these programs that they partner with the International Space Station, as well as they partner with NASA and their country's own space exploration programs to help it derive and push them into space. Going to where my opponent talked about robots are more efficient for the price. Again, going back to that first one, that is correct. Robots are cheaper to produce, but who produced those robots? We did. Why did we produce those robots? To do something that we needed completed so that can free up our humans to do something more, right? So from NASA again, furthermore, deepening our understanding of how humans and machines function in space and developing technologies for space exploration. Funded space exploration has lowered the risks and costs associated with accessing and working in space. As a result, private investment is increasing in space-based endeavors such as space transportation systems, Earth orbiting habitats, space tourism, and even planetary mining technologies to eventually harvest precious materials thought to be present in asteroids. Investment in space-based endeavors is becoming sufficiently attractive to private entrepreneurs so that humankind may be ready to incorporate the solar system in our economic sphere. Another way to generate money that can push humankind further and further into space. What we're really pushing for is not to end manned space exploration. We're pushing to increase manned space exploration along with our robot partners, so we're just that much better to where we're talking now in the next decade or close to going to Mars, to where now we should be looking at, let's push to Pluto and let's push past our known solar system.